perfect timing. I thought I would just bring the tarp in because it looked like it was gonna rain, and as soon as I went out, droplets started pouring down. This past week, I've had a lot of social interaction, and so it felt really good just to have one day where I didn't plan any social activity, and I was so productive today. Did my taxes, did some house projects, edited some videos, and now it's starting to drizzle, but I was getting a little stir crazy, so I decided to go visit that Walmart again. I just want to see if it's different, and I talked to someone who went a few days after me, and she said it was nothing like I had described. So now I was so curious to know. Now I'm curious to know, okay, like, did it change? Was it just that one day that everything was different, or what's going on? So I also need to buy some air filters, and it's good just to change your air filters every couple months, I think every 3 months. And so I'm pretty sure I'm out, and so I want to get another year's supply, and I saw that there were filters on the website. This is just too crazy. 25 cents. I'm also surprised. I'm like, this is 25 cents? Oh yeah, there were some big sales, and it was different than when I went a few days ago. I'm showing this footage here to show you that it's not really about design. It's about the price, because the ones that are on sale are gone. Yes, it turned out so perfectly. I set these up in my previous video, and I wasn't even sure if it's gonna work because it was so cloudy today, but they look so great and so natural. These are the solar powered tiki torches that I set up. I'm so glad I went, because first of all, when I came back, I got to see the amazing tiki lights I installed today, and they look so good. And I also noticed my garage door light was on, which I would not have noticed if I were at the house. But the best yet is my bag of alcohol. So I did find these cherries that are going to be great for old fashions, and I think this is good if you don't want to get those. This is great for cocktails actually, but if you get the actual cherries, I think they're like $10 or $20 or something. But this Bacardi was $5. And then I've been in this like old-fashioned craze, and so this bourbon was $5. I think originally it was $20 or something. I just blocked my face, so I'll put it to the side here. And then I bought these two little mini shots of Jaeger, and then they were 25 cents. I couldn't believe it. Some Jim Beam for 25 cents, and they're so cute. A Smirnoff vodka, a spiced rum, a Tennessee honey whiskey. Oh my goodness, where's my camera? Oh, right here. The camera's right, yeah. And then this last Bacardi, which I think I didn't realize I had bought the larger version. Like this, this Bacardi is the baby version of this bigger one, but I'm now gonna style my shelf. this recipe for the first time, and by recipe I just mean frozen wings from the freezer. But I have this air fryer that just makes things so nice and crispy. You just set a timer and then it'll beep when it's done. And you just kind of toss the wings in the sauce. This is buffalo flavored. And it is so good. Really delicious and very, very simple. Here it is, piping hot. This is a voiceover kind of a day. I'm browsing and I find these incense boxes, which are so pretty. I'll show you later. And I just like the indulgence of looking around at little knickknacks and finding useful things like this car mount. And I just kind of browsed in different shops and just kind of saw what was out there, got inspired. I found some great sales at Target, some new makeup. And then I just went home and had this spurt of inspiration, which I rarely do. And so when I get it, I take it. And basically I had this calendar that I didn't like the image at all. And I didn't find any calendars in the store today that I super loved. So I decided to just paint over. And so this is kind of Van Gogh inspired, at least these colors. And I really didn't know what I was going to do, but I love how it turned out. Just the textures and the depth of color and the way the sun is hitting the grassy field and just the house on the hill. So yeah, I just did a really easy setup, and looking back, I would have taped it more centered, but it was a really good time. I really enjoyed it. Now it's hanging in my kitchen. Then later that night, I used incense boxes. And the reason why I got really excited about this is because when I went to the monastery for New Year's, the aroma and fragrance of incense was such a strong sensory moment of sacredness. And I just loved worshiping and smelling the fragrance of the incense and seeing the smoke just kind of waft up. And so I kind of wanted to recreate that. So I found these frankincense and myrrh incense sticks, and then I found these incense boxes today. And it just kind of allows the smoke to kind of rise without creating a big ash heap. And so yeah, this was a really, really nice day, really relaxing and just kind of inspiring all around.
Audio Jungle.
So I joined an orchestra and it was a crazy 2 hours. I haven't played in an orchestra for 4 years, I think. I think the spring of 2019. So that's 5 years. I don't know how you would count it. But yeah, so tonight we did Symphony No. 2, Brahms, and then Dvorak in Nature's Realm. And this piece is really difficult. So I have a lot of practicing ahead of me, but I'm really excited. I love playing in an orchestra, and I also love being challenged and having something to do. So yeah. Now the weather is more manageable. I've been also in this spurt of house projects. So you saw earlier I finished painting my iron wrought table, and then I brought out my other table and a rug and just kind of set the space up. And then later I went and bought some bird feeders and just different things to kind of make the deck this really wonderful place to spend time in. These white chairs were red wood before, and I didn't get a before picture because I was just kind of too busy painting and doing stuff. So many exciting things have happened the last few days. I joined an orchestra and I did a bunch of house projects. Now that the weather's gotten better and it's not cloudy and rainy and cold, there's just this fresh energy. So I took out my table from in the garage and I painted these white chairs. They were this like really peeling red wood, and so now I also moved my carpet out, changed out a rug from one of the bedrooms inside, and now I am painting the deck. There's some untreated, unstained wood that was a target for carpenter bees last summer, and so I want to prevent that from happening this year. So that's a lot of work because it's a lot of just like being on your, you're not able to sit or stand, so you're kind of squatting while doing that. And so I was listening to an audiobook, which I'm also doing. I'm doing this reading challenge. So yeah, so many new ideas, which is giving me so much energy. I went back to Walmart because I was so curious to know what was happening there, and yeah, it is a work in progress. And it was so trippy to see toys like right next to the lawn and bike section, and bread right next to the pharmacy. They have everything just like all switched up.